Ruin King. A new Riot game that was on Steam. Riot Forge. Blessed Isles. 1220. 1022 years ago. Yeah. Is that? That's Viego, right? I think that's Viego. Yeah. Kinda looks like Tariq. Okay, you got backstabbed. So this is Shadow Isles today. Trash is here. Malawi. Bravo. Yasuo, and is that Ahri or? Like. Abigail.
In Bilgewater, monsters are real.
Okay.
When I was a girl, my mother was murdered by a low-life coward named Gangplank. He shot me and left me for dead. There was no trial. In Bilgewater, he was the law. I hunted him. I killed his men. I watched Gangplank die, washed away on the burning tide.
Okay.
But there are still monsters about.
Damn.
For centuries, the Buru people have protected these islands from the worst of them. But even they fear the Harrowings. Attacks in the form of a lethal black mist, courtesy of our unliving neighbors on the Shadow Isles. Each time, the Harrowings return stronger, while the Buru grow distant. How long can we rely on prayers and magic? My monsters are flesh and blood. They don't frighten me. Only one thing does. Becoming one of them.
Oh, I see. Like the artwork they did.
almost quiet from up here. If only I didn't know better.
Well, it goes for itself.
Good morning, Captain. Your guest has arrived.
Raffen, remember when we could just take what we wanted, go where we wanted? We didn't have a care in the world. Now look at us. Taking appointments, attempting diplomacy.
Well, at least our line of diplomacy still involves guns.
That may be true. But when he was Reaver King, Gangplank only used guns. If I unite the gangs with violence, will the city still think of me as a savior?
Gangplank was a tyrant, Sarah. You're tough, but you aren't cruel. I'm proud to be your first mate.
So sorry if
The rest
my
of the
face
crew
was
is
blocking
proud to
the...
call you our captain.
Wait.
The gangs will follow you. It's only a matter of time.
They can't follow me if they're dead. Hopefully I can change their minds before they're all wiped out.
Some dogs won't obey until you show them the stick.
Well then, let's not keep Captain Thorne waiting any longer.
Got to keep an eye on things. Scan environment. Interact. Moderate health potion. Okay, can shoot that. Okay, so a bunch of gold. So, okay, let's go in here. Okay, nothing to report, Captain. Is that her mother?
Gangplank. I thought my hatred would die with you. I was wrong.
So she survived the bullet.
Captain?
Still got the bullets in my chest.
Oh,
Killing Gangplank wasn't enough, Raffen.
But you beat him. You're still breathing, and he's in little pieces all over the bottom of the ocean. Those bullets are just little reminders.
I wish they didn't remind me so damn much.
so I guess we're going in here. Because our mission is still to follow Rafe.
I see you've been doing some
Captain
remodeling.
Thorne.
What can I say? The place needed a woman's touch. I don't think the previous owner would mind.
Guess not. Seeing as how you gunned him down, along with the rest of the conclave.
Are you here to parley, Captain Thorne, or to criticize my sense of decor? I trust you've considered my offer.
Offer? Hand over my operations to you, my fleet and all of my men, or else... Misfortune. You may have killed Gangplank, stolen his fancy mana, but that don't make you my queen. From where I'm standing, it looks like Bilgewater is still up for grabs. Now give it up, girl. You know I'd hate to ruin that pretty face.
So much for diplomacy.
You know, Raffen? I think I'm starting to enjoy it.
Inspect mode, quick strike, combat speed, flee. You will initiate a combat encounter when engaging enemies in the world and at major story moments. Okay. Fighter cards display key stats such as level. So we're level 90, level 6. So they have their ult up. Okay. Fighter cards. Oh hell no. Okay. The initiative bar displays the order in which the fighters will perform actions when a fighter coach reaches the front of the initiative bar. It's their turn. Okay. When it is your fighter's turn, you can perform one of many combat abilities. Instant abilities do not cost mana and are performed immediately after confirming a target. Okay. Lane abilities cost mana and require time to cast. Pay attention to the fighter turn order when selecting abilities. Complete this wave of combat by defeating all enemies. So these are instant, these are lane. Stabbed, this stabbed. If the first target is defeated, okay. Both hits apply tapped. Split randomly over 6 shots. Okay. Generate 10 overcharge. Applies tapped. Damage taken by 40% increases evasion by 10%. While fancy footy strat is not removed upon taking damage. Just do the love tab. Also it's my turn again. Let's do a balance up. Tapped. So it's their turn now. Okay, he missed 2 times. We're gonna go with this one. We didn't shoot him. Okay. Seems easy enough. Generate overcharge by performing certain instant abilities. Overcharge acts like temporary bonus mana that can be used to cast lane abilities during encounter only. When you're low on mana, generate overcharge and stay in the fight. Okay, hit him with a love tap. Actually, let's buff ourselves. Okay, so much for evasion. Love tap. Tap, so what's mean? What does tapped mean? Oh, he buffed himself. Actually, he has to be dead after this shot, right? Yeah. Get tapped. Can be used to purchase goods from vendors. Okay.
I'll consider this your formal surrender.
The Syndicate will never follow you. You hear me, tyrant? I'll die first.
I see. How about you boys? Does your captain speak for you all?
Ah,
Well then, Captain Thorn. I'd say this meeting is adjourned.
damn.
The
Cold-blooded.
rest of you, welcome to my crew. Prove yourselves loyal and you'll be rewarded. Betray me, or even whisper the name Gangplank, and I'll stuff you in a box with your former captain. Understood?
Yes, Captain.
Okay, that's the respect we need. But this guy didn't show respect. This guy. We need to keep an eye on him.
Another successful recruitment. Minus a few stubborn holdouts, the Syndicate's with us now. Their ships, their guns,
But none of their leaders.
not yet.
Even if I have to put a bullet in every captain from the shipyards to the slaughter docks, I will make them understand. Bilgewater belongs to Sarah Fortune.
Sarah. Later that night. What happened?
Rathan?
Lane switching. Beware, the enemy has a buff called Primed Mist Bomb that will detonate and hurt your party upon death, unless it is first disarmed with a Speed Lane ability. When selecting lane abilities, you can switch from the default Balance Lane to the Speed Lane. Oh my god, there's so much. Speed Lane or Power Lane, using the Lane Up and Lane Down buttons. Performing an ability in the Speed Lane will reduce its cast times so it can be performed more quickly but with weaker impact. Performing an ability in the Power Lane will increase its cast time, taking longer to perform but with stronger impact. Pay attention to each enemy mechanisms and use lane switching to gain upper hand during combat. Okay. So we have poison for 3 rounds. Oh no, that's spots. Never mind. So let's do the love tap. Okay, so deals heavy damage to speed lane attack will disarm the bomb. What's a speed lane attack? Lane. Balance lane. Oh. Okay, let's do the speed lane. I had to scroll up and down for the speed lane balance.
The Black Mist. How is this possible?
Fight the mist and find the survivors. Why do they do that? That's so... You have entered a combat encounter while standing in a hazard called Poison Mist. This has created a hazard in it... Skip that. Bar region that will travel along with the fighter's portraits. Fighters in your party are inside of the region will be targeted. Once the region reaches the front of the bar, it will apply its effect to any of your fighters that are currently targeted. Luckily, you can use lane abilities to switch lanes and maneuver in and out of initiative bar regions. Take control of your fighter placement on the initiative bar and take control of the battle. So I think we always do love tab. Oh, there's two of them. Love tab this one. So now we should do the speed lane one. Okay. No targets, nice. You can select healing potion from the potion bag to recover health. Combat will end in defeat if your entire party's health reaches 0. Manage your health wisely to keep them fighting. Dead already, damn it. Oh. Ah! Now I know what they meant. Love tabs, right? Yeah. Oh, so I should have... Okay, that's my bad. He's gonna kill him too. I'll be alright. I'll Moog O and I'll be end.
Raffen, what happened?
Run! Leave me!
Okay, 2 wolves. Poison mist hazard. You have entered a common encounter with a spectral dwarf rat. These enemies have the shifting form buff, which enhances their ability to evade your attacks, but can be dispelled by attacking it with a speed lane ability. Potent buff descriptions will be displayed in the combat interface. These buffs require a deeper strategy to overcome. While in inspect mode, you can navigate between the initiative bar and fighter card to get details on abilities and active buffs and debuffs. Be sure to inspect enemies during encounters to learn more about their strengths and weaknesses. We're gonna fly tapped. Did that hit me or not? Let's do this one. Okay. I think I'm starting to understand. Or? No, I don't understand. Let's do this one. Really confusing, but okay.
Sarah. They came out of nowhere. I couldn't.
Don't talk. Save your strength.
Yeah, man.
I thought we beat those
Calm
things
down.
in Grey Harbor. Could it be another harrowing?
I don't know. But if it is, we're going to need help. We're going to need Alawi.
Ooh. Where the fuck is Ilawi? Report Ilawi. AFK.
Brothers and sisters, a new enemy has risen. in
Brothers and
Hillsborough. The
sisters.
goddess Nagakaboros has shown him to me.
Reveal him to us, truth-bearer.
This Blood Harbor Ripper butchers men in their homes and in the streets. I can sense the fear, the stagnation he brings. We honor the Mother Serpent by restoring motion and driving him out.
Praise the goddess.
Truth-bearer, I wish to fight for you. I am ready.
Are you? If you fight with everything you have, the Mother Serpent may name you worthy. If not, she will take your life.
I surrender to her will.
Unworthy.
He is strong, priestess. He may live.
Perhaps, if the goddess wills it. Come. Our
Damn,
enemy awaits.
that's easy.
These streets are full of motion. Nagakaboro smiles upon us.
Why do you embrace these foreigners, priestess? The Pelangi do not respect the goddess or Buru tradition.
They make their own way. They fight to live. Walk among them. Learn from them. Maybe even have some fun.
They have many interesting desires.
Sister, I have seen you indulge in their taverns. Do not be ashamed. Next time I will join you. Now let us follow the rhythms of the street. Here, the men inside spoke recently of the killer we seek.
We will wait outside. No need to get Pelangi stink on us.
More from me then.
Roll healing damage defense. Ilawi's powerful physique is dwarfed only by her indomitable fate. As the priestess of the great Kraken, she uses a huge golden idol to draw power from the spirits of her enemies while restoring and protecting her allies. All who challenge the truth bearer of Naga Kaboru soon discover that Ilawi never battles alone. The god of the serpent's idols fight by her side. Ilawi's Buru upbringing allows her to read and understand Buru glyphs. Her dungeon ability Tentacle Slam damages enemies and allows Ilawi to initiate battle with tentacle already active. Riot. Riot. When you drop a game like this, you are giving too much information. Too much information, Riot. Who is gonna keep up with all of this? As a priestess of Nagakaburu, Ilawi can both smite her enemies and restore her allies. Ilawi's faith in her goddess is unshakable. As she fights, she summons tentacles to attack her enemies and enhance her ability. Using Taunt, Ilawi can force her enemies to face her head-on rather than attacking her allies. No one cares about you.
Pelangi stink. Why must my people be so stubborn?
Our consumer will be removed from the inventory. Yeah, okay, we understand. Let's save, that's enough, that's too much information. Calm down, Riot. You made it much harder than it was supposed to be. Like seriously.